Hi, my name is Eric Harris, and I'm going to introduce creating a Google Form quiz for student assessment. First, you have to go to your Google homepage, and you have to be signed in to your Google account. You're going to click on the waffle buttons right here. And once you do that, you're going to click on the app that says Forms. Once you do that, you'll come to this page, and as you can see, there is a list of different types of assessments that you can actually pick. I've already created a few down here, but I'm going to go ahead and start with blank quiz. Once you get to this page, this is your quiz. The first thing I like to do is I like to change the color platelet. You can actually add a photo, or you can change the color here. So we're just going to add a photo by clicking the bottom right. And the interface kind of looks kind of cool. It makes the assessment more inviting and less stressful. So I'm going to go ahead and click the pencils and select. And as you guys can see, uh, this is what's going to come up as a background. The the second thing I like to do is I like to name my quiz. So what I'll do here is, since I'm finishing up the Cold War, I'm just going to say end of Cold War quiz. And up here, so I can search it in my Google Drive account, I'll go ahead and do the same. Okay. And the next thing I usually do when I'm assigning assessments is I will create the first question as a name template. So the way to do that is you go to this area here where it says multiple choice, and you go ahead and put short answer. And I put name, and then I usually like to put last and then first, for my students to put their last name first, first name second. And I always press the required button right here down at the bottom so that they don't exit the quiz without um, submitting this score. So the next thing I will do is I will add a question right here in the plus sign. And just because I don't have any assessments in front of me, I'll just say, who are you? And I'll just have a couple multiple choice. I'm me. I'm you. Um, Johnny. And Joe. Okay, let's just assume that the answer is Johnny. I will go to the answer key here, and I will select it. I will give it a point system, so I'll just say it's 1 point, and I will click the correct answer. So that's that simple. So now when students can um, get their take their exam, press submit, they will get instant feedback. If I wanted to add a picture, I can select this button right here, and that's a picture symbol, and I can search Google Drive or by URL. What I usually like to do is press search, and it'll take you straight to the Google page, and I'll say Cold War, and there'll be a plethora of photos that come up. I like this one right here, so I'll just go ahead and select that, and the photo will come up with my multiple choice. And when I'm ready to add a new question, I'll go ahead and select Ask Question. And let's just say I want to make a paragraph. I'll say list 4 reasons why the Cold War ended. And here they would have to list their paragraph formed constructed response. And I usually weight this a little heavier, and I'll give that a 3-point question. And if I wanted to give my students feedback and what the answer should look like, so for example, reforms by Mikhail Gorbachev, if I know how to spell Gorbachev. And then so on and so forth. So I would save that, and when they receive their or submitted their responses, they can actually go back and see what I was looking for in their answer. When I am done, I'm going to go ahead and preview by pressing the little eyeball here, so I can actually preview my exam, and you'll be able to see what your exam would look like to the students. I will then go back and press the settings button, which is this little like gear, and do I want just a certain people to look at it, or can all view it? So if I want to collect their email address with their Google Drive, I can collect that here. Presentation, I can shuffle the questions. I can also mark this as a quiz, which it is, and immediately get each submission. I can also say that the students can edit their submissions by pressing this button right here. So just go ahead and press save. Once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and press the send button. Once I get this page here, I can send it to a specific student or students, but I like to just get this link. And so the link right here is going to be attached to what I like to do, Google Classroom. So I can attach it to Google Classroom. Here I can attach it to Google+, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. And once I copy it, the link is ready to go, and the students can take the exam or assessment, whatever it is you're doing. And you can also make exit tickets and surveys and so on. Well, there it is. Enjoy.